Hello students, the topic for the day is excretory product and their elimination. The topic is excretory products and their elimination. As we all know, various metabolic activities takes place inside the living organism. We all know that this is a fact. Various metabolic activities takes place in the body of living organisms. Okay, so as a result of these activities, various metabolic end products are formed. As a result, what happens? Various metabolic end products are formed. Okay, and whatever the metabolic products are formed in the body, these metabolic end products are either harmful or not useful for the body. So they have to be removed from the system. Okay, so the removal of these end products, these metabolic end products, the removal of these metabolic end products is excretion. The removal of the metabolic end products is excretion, and the system involved in the excretion is known as the excretory system. Now, coming on to the types of excretion. Types of excretion. First type of excretion is a monotelic. A monotelism. What is a monotelism? When the excreta comprises of ammonia. A monotelism is when ammonia is excreted out from the body. When ammonia is excreted out from the body is a monotelism. Okay? What is ammonia? Ammonia is nothing but it is NH3. When it is removed from the body, the type of excretion is known as a monotelism. Who releases ammonia? The examples are bony fishes, and mainly the organisms living in the aquatic habitat show a monotelism. Okay. Now, second is ureotelic. What is ureotelic? When urea is excreted out from the body. When urea is excreted out from the body, it is known as ureotelic. The example is man. What happens in case of man is ammonia combines with carbon dioxide and forms urea. This is urea plus water, and this procedure takes place in the liver. In liver, ammonia combines with the carbon dioxide and results in the formation of urea. This is ureotelic. Then third is uricotelic. What is uricotelic? When uric acid is excreted out of the body. The example of uricotelic is birds, reptiles. What happens in birds and reptiles? The excreta is in the form of, what happens in case of birds and reptile? The excreta is in the form of pellet or paste. That is, excreta is pellet or paste with, the excreta is in the form of paste and pellet. Okay, this is about the uricotelic. Now, what are the various organs responsible for excretion in various phylums? Now, coming on to how excretion happens in various animals. The various systems responsible for excretion, we'll start from the unicellular to the multicellular. In case of protozoa, porifera and coelentrates, who is responsible for excretion? Their plasma membrane. Their plasma membrane is responsible for excretion. Now, when we talk about the platyhelminthes, there who is responsible for excretion? It is the flame cells. From platyhelminthes, where it is Exchelminthes, in Exchelminthes there is presence of rennet cells, also called as egg-shaped cells, which are responsible for excretion. From Exchelminthes, let's move on to Arthropoda. There is presence of Malpighian tubules, coxal glands, green glands, all are responsible for excretion. From Arthropoda, let's move to annelids. Annelid is the group of earthworm. In annelids, there is presence of Nephridia, which is responsible for excretion. From Annelida, let's move to mollusca, phylum of Pila. There is presence of kidney-like structure, which is referred to as organ of Bujanus. From mollusca, let's move to Echinodermata, phylum of the starfish. Here, the excretion is through tube feet. Now, after these non-chordates, let us also discuss about the hemichordates. In hemichordata, that is the Berangoglossus, the system responsible for excretion is that they have presence of glomerulus. After all this, let us now talk about the organs of excretion in humans. Our major concern is that only organs for excretion in humans. Okay, let us divide these organs into two categories. One is the primary organ and the other are the accessory organs. In these accessory organs, we have lungs, which is responsible for the excretion of carbon dioxide in the air through exhalation. The second accessory organ is skin. Skin has presence of sweat glands and it helps in the removal of water, urea, uric acid, etc. Sweat mainly comprises of around 99% of water. Our major concern is this primary organ. This primary organ The primary organ responsible for excretion in case of human is kidney. Okay? The kidney is the primary organ which is responsible for excretion in humans. Now, it is not only the kidney which is solely responsible for excretion, it is the entire excretory system. It is the entire excretory system. The excretory system comprises of one pair of kidney, one pair of ureter, one urinary bladder and one urethra. Now if you draw a diagram of it, let us see. These are the two kidneys, the right kidney and the left kidney. These two are the ureter. This is the urinary bladder and this is the urethra. This is all for the day. In next time we will discuss in detail about the kidney.